Boom, 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 boom,
Okay.
boom, boom.
1, 2. Let's finish this. 1, 2, 3, start. Forbidden City in Beijing. I was there.
It's a set.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
In this new series, you get to hear stories from artists, content creators, and pick their brains on all things digital. So tune in for some fun, fresh perspectives from the online world on how to Ekla Solo Ray.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ekla Solo Ray, where I get my friends and folks who are doing very fun stuff on the internet to come and speak on their experiences on doing stuff in the digital world. And hopefully it's something we can all learn from and create a culture of sharing. So today's guest is one of my friends from Germany, Avi, or he also has a YouTube channel which is ChIndian in Germany. So we'll get to hear more on his YouTube experience and also learn some of the skills, and hopefully it's a fun learning for most of you guys. So please welcome Avi.
Hey, Ayan. Hello. Hey, man, how are you doing?
So fake. But it's cool. How are you, man?
I'm fine, man. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. Did you get your coffee?
Yes, I got my coffee. Nice cap. Yeah, nice style.
It's too long, man. It's too long. So I have
Okay.
to add something.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yes. So I basically gave you an idea, right? What we're gonna speak about is like your YouTube channel, and obviously you just started out, but it may be there'll be probably a lot of people who want to start their own YouTube channel or do something in the digital world. So for someone who's been doing it for a while, for a few months, maybe it'll be good to have that perspective from you. Like, what are you doing exactly? Before we jump into that, maybe you can give us introduction about your channel, on YouTube.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Chindian, and
Yes.
so why the name Chindian? It's because I'm married to a Chinese. So I'm Indian and she's Chinese. So we have started our channel, YouTube channel, Chindian in Germany, and in Germany because we live in Germany together. And
Of course.
the purpose of the channel is just to show our daily life, how we interact, how different cultures interact with each other, and show to the world that there are many stereotypes that many people have about different cultures, and show that it's not what they have, and show the real side of China, of Germany, of India to the world in easy going vlogs.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you first started putting up the videos, I saw that probably when you went to Mexico, or maybe after you came back, and I saw your first few videos were on Mexico, right? So I thought
Yeah,
you were gonna
right.
start like doing vlogging, like video
Mm.
vlogging. But then I'm really surprised, pleasantly surprised, and I'm really like happy like to see some of your videos, man. Like the amount of
Yeah.
effort you put into all those sketches, it's pretty cool. So good to see.
So yeah, it's my goal was always to have something like this, but I was wondering how to start. And during the Mexico trip, we were just walking around, and we say, okay, let's buy this selfie stick and start
Okay.
recording it now. So I was like, it was very instantaneous in the trip. I wanted to do it for a long time, but we said, okay, let's start it with this Mexico vlog and learn YouTubing, learn video making, learn all the skills that you need to do. And let's not wait for perfection and skill making. So I just started uploading one after the other, and now it's I'm also
How did
experimenting
this
with new topics.
I think you mentioned somewhere in one of your posts that this idea has been there with you for a while. So like, what took you so long? Like, why were
Oh, it's
you?
not so easy going on YouTube. The fear of the camera, fear of private life and making it public, fear
Yeah,
of the people, fear of what friends will say,
yeah.
what family will say. So I think going online and public is a big step that takes a bit of courage and
Yeah.
hopefully and a bit of drinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So family, friends have been very supportive. They are been So now most of my talks with friends are about they're giving me ideas that hey, you should try this out, try this out, try this out. So it's very supportive. But I think also internet is full of negativity, and you need to avoid these negative people. So you do receive
you
comments.
get that now, or you get a lot of negative
definitely.
comments? Oh, you do?
Not a lot. So I would say majority of the people are very nice. So it's very nice. So lovely couple, nice video. Thank you. It's very surprising. But of course, there are always some people who, you know, I call them keyboard warriors. You know,
that's true. Keyboard warriors.
They keyboard warriors. They fight over keyboards, and I think it's fine. So just ignore them, block them, report them.
That's pretty cool, because I know a lot of people like who also, you know, tried to get into like YouTubing, and I mean, it took them a lot of time to even get to even 100 views. But you have about 900 plus subscribers in about what, 4 months, 5 months? How long has it been? 5 months.
5 months now. Actually, I started 17th of January, so so it's almost like 5 months. Mm-hmm.
Now that you've been doing it for a while, you actually picked up most of these skills on the fly, right? Like, you know,
completely.
Learning how to do did you do sketches before, or did you?
No, I'm not an artistic guy at all.
So like sketches as in the comic sketches, like, you know, writing down an entire skit. So you didn't do that before as well?
No, not either. So I've been writing it in email. So I started writing scripts in emails because I was sitting around and I sent the email to myself. So now I have, you know, made it a bit better with using Google Drive, because I need to be able to edit the script on the fly. You know, I'm in a bus, some idea comes, or I'm sitting on a PC, or I'm lying on the bed and my iPad, so it needs to work across and so many things and ideas keeps popping up, but it doesn't matter. So I think I also don't try to script it too much, because then I feel you lose the connection,
organic,
and natural. I tried it once, like writing every line and every sentence. So I wanted to, like, you know, make it full. you say this, and then this, then that. I think that's too much, because we are not actors. We can't have so many cuts in between. We don't have so many cameras. And because what in the movies they do is, you will see the camera moves from one actor to other every 3-4 seconds. And that's when they can just say one dialogue, and then they do the cutting, and then the other dialogue. So they can do it.
But you're just doing like one camera, right? One camera.
I did two cameras also in a few videos. That's a bit harder to edit. So I wanted to, you know, get the movie experience and put one camera there and one camera there. But oh man, that's just too much work. So I don't do it anymore.
Actually, that was my next question. Like, how do you actually juggle this? Because you are not doing this full time yet, I guess. So
no.
So how do you juggle this? And when you get the time to do this, and what are the, like, maybe you can actually go through your entire process. Like, what do you actually go through the entire life cycle of a video, like from scratch, when you think of an idea to actually writing it down and then to executing it?
All right. So first question, how do I get the time? I think it's the quarantine also helps. So you don't really go out that often these days. So of course, staying at home, what to do, make a movie. But I think it's interesting for me. It's kind of a hobby, and I used to play a lot of games online. So instead of playing games, I do the video editing now more. So I think it's not like I think it's a good thing to have. I miss gaming sometimes still, but I think it's okay. And how I do it, I don't know. So I get the idea, my wife gets the idea, my friends get the idea. I note down all the ideas in Google Keep. I have the app in my phone, and in that list, the target is to see which is the next best idea and make the next video on the next best idea. So not delay the best ideas too much. okay, sometimes you don't have time to do the best idea because that will take too much work, but pick up the best idea and then write down some script about it, how I want to do it, discuss that script with my wife if she's involved and get her approval. That's very important.
Yeah, that's
And,
key actually. Yeah.
yes, and then just one day when the light is good, because in Germany it's not very sunny, and it's very important to shoot when the sun is out. So when the light is good and we are at home or we are going somewhere where we can shoot, we shoot it. And then editing, I do depend on my mood and my time and availability. Editing can take, depends on the video. So if it's a skit, first day I will just compile all the video files. So normally, they're like 20 different videos. You combine them and I basically cut out, do the rough cutting and make from 2-3 hours of footage, make 15 minutes. And then that's the first day. And then the second day I do the fine tuning, from 15 minutes, make 5 minutes. So, that really going into each and every part of it. And then the third day I add effects and sounds. I think sounds and the sound effect and some animation effects are very important. So I think that's the third day I do. And then fourth day,
I recently figured out a site where you can get all the free, you can actually download some of those sound effects. Like probably you are using that as well, right? Where you can actually get, I can send you the link, but you can actually find a lot of sounds, like any random sound, like bus moving or utensils breaking down. So random things, you just find sound for that on that website.
Yeah, I use those sites also, true. But I think from my experience, the best place is YouTube itself to find the sounds. So in YouTube, there are many videos and many channels that have these sounds, and you can just download them and use them.
Yeah.
So I think that's also a good source. I was searching these sites a lot, and then.
But is it easy to find on YouTube?
Yeah, just search on YouTube. You will find it. Just the sound that you have in mind, and it has to be copyright free. Just search for copyright free sounds and music, and it's full of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But the site I use is freesound. freesound.org. I think that's
probably something different, but I'll send you as well.
Yeah.
So this process takes quite a while, man. Like you're doing it for, like you said, day 3, day 4, and that's obviously not consecutive.
I don't work the whole day. No, I don't work the whole day. So I mean, I will work again. Depends on the footage. It depends so much on the footage, on the video, and if I get a new idea in my head while I'm editing, then I'm like going in a totally different direction, watching YouTube videos about it, and learning, for example, new coloring effects, new animation effects, and then I am sometimes just lost, and the night is like 2-3 a.m. I'm like, okay, now I should sleep. Because it depends, because also learning new skills. If I have to do that in a new video, I get an idea, I search, okay, how can I don't know, make a animation of rain here. Yeah, so I want to have rainy effect, and then I search online and get something out of it. So I think it's also part of learning as you grow, new ideas. And I also have watched some videos about directors, Martin Scorsese and all, how they were.
Nice.
There's a master class of.
I've seen that. I've seen.
Yeah. So like, okay, very impressive.
Did you learn anything there?
Yes, one thing I learned there is the technology should not define your filmmaking. So I think that's something that I remember from that masterclass, and I try to, again, don't limit myself from technology. I first think what I want to do, and then how I can use technology to do that.
Okay.
That was a very, very cool line he said. Yeah.
Okay. But technology, he means like what, social media platform, or just
the camera, the equipment,
okay,
and the editing tools, everything. So you should.
But you're filming with a camera, right? Like a mobile camera.
No, I use a DSLR now.
Okay.
Yeah. So the vlogs in Mexico were from my iPhone, but now I moved to DSLR.
Like a proper DSLR, or like a DSLR like. There's a difference.
No, I don't know, right? So my wife had it before, so she used to use it for taking photos only, and you can use it also for video making. So I use that.
Okay.
But the DSLR is much more complicated to use outside the home. Outside the home, I still prefer to use mobile, or I have a action cam. I think that's easier because people like GoPro. It's not GoPro, but a cheaper version of it, because I think people really look at you and stare you if you are having a big camera with a microphone, and it's not that easy to go around outside. So it's more, I feel more comfortable with a smaller camera outside, but at home I use DSLR.
Yeah, but like this whole process, if it takes so many days, like you don't you have a pressure to actually release a video every week or nothing like that? Like you're not doing that.
Well, I have no pressure. For me, I have myself a goal to have one video per week or 50 videos this year. That's what I
That's
decided.
one video per week, no?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. So that's what I decided in January. That was my goal. Okay, this year I put 50 videos and then I see what happens. So that's my goal, but I think I'm doing pretty well. I have also started doing some reaction videos, which are, of course, much easier to produce than if I do a other video. So far, I don't know. I don't remember how many videos I have uploaded, but I think I should reach 50 goal this year, which is good. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So for video, I'm still focusing on YouTube. On Instagram, we are mostly just doing our posts, like this is what we eat today, this is what we are going today. So it's most photos on Instagram and Facebook right now.
हाँ सीखेगी हरियाणवी फिर? Oh, English. So you want to learn हरियाणवी?
हाँ जी.
चलो भाई, Chinese लुगाई ने हरियाणवी सिखाते हैं.
So I mean, last week I did a session with Freddy. I don't think you know him, but he was also interning in DHL. So he's actually a podcaster. So he was mentioning about how monetization is a big challenge for him, like to actually generate money from this. For him to actually continue doing this in a sustainable way, you need some kind of money. I know obviously you're still starting out, you don't really need the money, but then have you actually thought about this, like how the money factor, like how would you actually scale it up eventually?
So yeah, of course I know about monetization, and that's not my focus. Thankfully, I have a stable job. My wife has a stable job. We don't really need it right now, but of course the monetization in YouTube works with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. After that, you can start monetizing. To be honest, I don't plan to do it anytime soon, even if I reach these goals. My goal is first to grow it. And, maybe if people see more ads, they might be, not interested to watch the full video. But you can monetize on YouTube just based on views. And I have done some research. Again, that also depends on your audience. If Indian audience, you get less money on YouTube ads than if you have German audience. So it also depends on your audience. But you can make, for example, if you have 1 million views, I think you can on an average make 1,000 to 2,000 euros by YouTube ads.
Oh wow. And that's not bad money actually, but yeah, I mean, it's not a priority. Definitely not a priority right now, but I think if you actually want to think of it from a long-term point of view, it probably comes into the picture sometime later.
Yeah, I've watched. So again, my whole experience is by watching others' videos, because since I was getting into this topic, I wanted to learn a bit more. But that's all I know, is that you can potentially make money, but it's not, to be honest, a lot for Germany. So it might be good for if you're living in a cheaper country, but and getting a million view will be like my dream, to be honest. But so it's okay money, but again, not not
Yeah,
sustainable, I say.
I
Yeah.
get that. But so monetization aside, what about the marketing bit? Like, are you how like did you actually actively reach out to people to reach like 900 subscribers so far, or is it more
Yeah,
organic?
in the starting I did. So in the starting I was, of course, putting it on my Facebook
Family
and telling
WhatsApp group?
family, WhatsApp, everywhere.
Uh,
But now I don't do that because I think now they all know about it, and or everybody who wanted to subscribe has subscribed. Who doesn't want to do it doesn't want to do it. And it's also important to not to get ghost subscribers to your YouTube channel.
what
I
is
read
that?
about it that like these are subscribers who subscribe but never watch your videos. So YouTube, I think, measures that okay, if you have so many subscribers but they're not watching your video, then maybe your videos are really bad because even the subscribers are not watching it.
Okay.
So I like to grow more organically, and
Of
YouTube is
course,
a
yeah.
good platform to grow organically. It just shows it through the browse features and YouTube search. So most of my YouTube views are from YouTube search or browse features. So YouTube search, I am, for example, if somebody searches Indian husband on YouTube, I have a video that comes up. So,
very tricky, but okay, nice.
yeah, I don't know why, how, but again, this is nobody knows. Just keep uploading videos, and you never know what video flies, what video doesn't fly, and
Yeah.
the most important thing is not to think too much about the views and not to look at analytics too much.
Okay.
Easier said than done. In the future, I also planning to do a Hindi channel maybe. That was
Hindi
actually my
channel?
first. Yeah, मेरा पहला गोल था कि हिंदी में करता हूँ, but then I think I wanted to do something with my wife, so English में किया मैंने. I think हिंदी में I can.
What was your plan हिंदी में?
हिंदी में more plan was कि जो मैं सीख रहा हूँ, क्योंकि जैसे मेरे पेरेंट्स बना रहे हैं वीडियो, या तो उनको नहीं आता, उनको मतलब इजी तरीके से सिखाना कि कैसे वीडियो आप एडिट कर सकते हो और यूट्यूब पे डाल सकते हो. आई थिंक दैट्स समथिंग कैन बी इंटरेस्टिंग हिंदी में सिखाना, क्योंकि इंग्लिश में बहुत लोग हैं जो ट्यूटोरियल बनाते हैं, डालते हैं चीजें, सब कुछ है, लेकिन हिंदी में नहीं है इतना. आई थिंक
हिंदी में नहीं है. There's, I think, one of a very big political commentator in Germany, no? Like an Indian guy, Akash Rathi or someone. Germany में है.
Dhruv Rathi.
Yeah, he's in Germany or?
पता नहीं कहाँ पे है, I don't know. मैंने उसकी कुछ वीडियोस देखी है. He's more in politics and current affairs, right? Yeah. Congress supporter.
We never discussed politics, right? When we were involved.
So for me, politics and religion are two things which I will never talk about anywhere, because for me it just divides people. Politics and religion.
That's true.
So I don't want to talk about them anywhere.
Yeah.
For me, it's important to stay away from these topics. But yeah, the different channels were doing different shit.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the Hindi one then. Yeah, like Hindi, I think has a big reach, because India mein everyone with a Jio phone now has internet connectivity. So you have a lot of people you can reach out to with that.
Yeah. लोग इतना फोकस नहीं कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि इंडिया में भी जो आई थिंक एडवांस लोग हैं या जिन्होंने काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस है, वो भी इंग्लिश में चीज़ें बना रहे हैं. और हिंदी ऑडियंस, मैं यूट्यूब सर्च कर रहा था कि एडिट कैसे करें वीडियो, तो जैसे जैसे मुझे आ रही थी सजेशंस, आई थिंक मैं उनसे बहुत बेटर कर सकता हूँ. तो इट्स ऑल अबाउट लाइक इन टाइम एंड एफर्ट एंड प्रायोरिटीज. लेट्स सी what the future
What
brings.
software are you using for editing actually? Adobe
Premiere Pro. It's good. I recommend Premiere Pro. Yeah,
but it has so many features. It has like I think thousands of features.
Yeah. That's why I
don't
keep
know
discovering.
how many do you think you know? You probably know like 10 beats, and then you
don't need all this. So whenever you have a new idea, just search how to do that idea. Like it's too many things, especially color corrections and lighting. It's very good. So some of my videos are too dark, so I can make the colors nice. That's very useful, color editing. But
Okay.
but don't get too much worried about too many features. I think it's one day you will use them if you are here for long term. That's why I was using Premiere Pro. I searched the best software is Premiere Pro. It needs computing power, so I don't know, especially when you export the videos. But thankfully, I have this gaming PC, so for me, it's okay.
Okay.
Which do you have? Do you have Mac or do you have
No, I have Windows, but
Windows?
Still a
Okay,
Windows user.
then
Your Mac?
then Premiere Pro. No, I have the PC. Then definitely use the Premiere Pro. I suggest Premiere Pro. It's simple. It's really simple.
Yeah. Overall, what do you think? Would you actually, tell someone who's actually just starting out, like top 3 things, or like basically anything that you think would be essential to know about YouTubing?
For me, is don't think too much. Don't overthink. Just shoot and upload it. So don't overthink it. It's we who think that millions of people will watch it. What if my smile is not perfect? What if my eyes are not looking good, or my makeup is not? Don't think too much. Nobody cares except you, to be honest. Especially when you are a new YouTuber. First few videos, nobody will watch except your family or friends. So really don't care about it. Just upload them, and then you will see what you like, what audience likes, and then you can evolve from there.
Okay. Yeah. I was in Germany, I told you, but I think you were traveling or some August में last year.
हाँ बर्लिन आया था तू कहने को.
मैं फिल्म कोर्स करने आया था वहाँ पे.
सही. ये चीजें करनी है मुझे फिल्म मेकिंग का. मैंने काफी कोर्सेस देखे ऑनलाइन और करे भी. आई थिंक काफी इंटरेस्टिंग फील्ड लगी मुझे फिल्म मेकिंग. तो
that was fun because I actually did, and I enjoyed editing, man. Editing is actually fun. I always thought editing can be a really boring thing because
it's very creative process. जैसे
especially if you have a lot of content, right?
काफी creative process है. और speech, I think जब मैंने पहली बार अपने आप को बोलता देखा, I think in these videos, that also gives me more confidence. जैसे मैं presentation देता हूँ ना कंपनी में, I think
that's a good thing.
वहाँ पे भी help करती है. I think क्योंकि मेरे देखा अपने आप को कैसे बोलता हूँ, कैसे नहीं बोलना चाहिए, क्या चीजें बहुत बोलता था मैं. तो मैं जब एडिट करता हूँ तो सारे के सारे ना जो और और एंड है मैं सारे कट करता हूँ. तो बहुत सारा कटिंग करता हूँ जब मैं वीडियो एडिट करता हूँ. सारे ये सब हटा देता हूँ. तो मुझे दिखता है कि हाँ भाई यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा यूज किया मैंने.
But how can you just cut out like a and or a so from the middle of a sentence?
You can cut anything.
But you just cut the audio, right? The video still goes on, like.
You cut the whole thing. तो थोड़ा सा वो होता है, थोड़ा सा उसमें you can see the cut. लेकिन कोई इतना नोटिस नहीं करता. To be honest, वो तुम ही नोटिस करते हो. अगर ऑडियंस को नोटिस हो रहा है, I think अगर तुम ऑडियंस के हिसाब से बनाओ तो तुम इतना परफेक्शन से बनाओ कि तुम ही नोटिस करोगा कि हाँ यहाँ पे कट हुआ है. लेकिन ऑडियंस जिसने कभी आज तक एडिट नहीं किया कुछ, उनको नहीं इतना इफेक्ट होता.
सही है.
लेकिन क्योंकि तुम्हें उन्हें पता ही नहीं कि एडिट कर सकते हैं, पहली बात तो ठीक है. और
ये तो ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं.
सही बोल रहा है यार, तो कमाल का बोल रहा है. अरे 2 घंटे बोलता रहा. लोग अपने अलग अलग लेवल के हैं और आई थिंक ज्यादा सोचना नहीं चाहिए. जो तुम्हें ठीक ना लगे वो हटा दो वीडियो में से और बाकी डाल दो. एंड आई थिंक इन द एंड व्हाटएवर वर्क्स डजंट मैटर. क्यों ये फायदा भी है ना, मैं छोटा क्रिएटर हूँ, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, मैं कुछ भी डाल देता हूँ. कुछ नई वीडियो डालता हूँ तो कई लोग अनसब्सक्राइब भी कर देते हैं. जैसे 10 लोगों ने अनसब्सक्राइब कर दिया, लेकिन 15 लोगों ने सब्सक्राइब कर लिया. नहीं पता चलता मुझे अनसब्सक्राइब. नंबर नीचे जा रहे हैं.
अच्छा, नंबर नीचे जा रहे हैं, but you don't know who that person is, right?
No, I don't know. No names. No. लेकिन It's normal process. So
But
coding,
I think the key KPI is still the number of views, right? At the end of the day, it's not really
watch
subscribers.
time. Key
Watch time.
KPI is watch time. Yeah.
Watch time.
I think
Okay.
views doesn't matter क्योंकि अगर वो 30 सेकंड में जा रहे हैं तुम्हारी वीडियो से तो it's not good. Watch time for me is the best.
Watch time as in like if you have a 10-minute video and people are staying till what? The whole 10 minutes? Or how do you measure that?
Yeah.
Watch time.
Yeah, you get audience retention. 40%, 50% audience retention. I think 50% more is the best. मेरी 2-3 वीडियो ही हैं जिसमें 50% से ऊपर है.
Oh, 50% is a big thing, is it? I thought 100 होगा.
मेरे लिए तो बहुत है.
Okay.
100 तो I think 100 तो किसी की वीडियो ही नहीं होता होगा. 100% retention. लोग छोड़ देते हैं. लोगों के पास पेशेंस नहीं है भाई. लोगों के पास बहुत काम है. Cool, man. Again, as I said, just put it out there. So don't think too much. Don't overthink. I think overthinking is the biggest enemy. Don't go for perfection. Done is better than perfection. Just upload it.
Yeah. But anyway, like, do you have anything to add, or did I miss out something, like a question or whatever? Like, कुछ पूछना चाहिए क्या? We'll probably do this again, man, sometime. We'll do the technical one. Okay.
Yeah, we can do a technical one. And I think maybe, maybe one thing I can add is, you can add this later, is I think YouTube, you don't do YouTube just for being successful on YouTube. The skills that you gain by YouTube, you can easily apply in your other life things. Like speaking is our biggest asset. And while on YouTube, you see yourself speaking.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times people actually record themselves and listen to themselves. It's very cringy, to be honest, listening to yourself. It's very strange, but it's very important. And that skill, even if your YouTube channel is not successful or something, you can definitely improve your speech and your way of.
I think that's the idea behind
yourself.
This whole podcast series that I'm doing. Is basically to a lot of these skills, a lot of people would try to actually start their own channel or start their own podcast, whatever. But these skill sets are soft skills basically. It also comes in confidence building, negotiating. So hopefully people can pick up something from this.
Yeah, definitely. I think that should be the goal when you start the channel, not to monetize it, not to do something else. But I think the key should be just improve yourself. And who knows what flies. मेरी reaction video पे 5,000 view आ गए. So चांदनी चौक टू चाइना का गाना डाला मैंने, 5,000 view आ गए उस पे. अब मैंने
चांदनी चौक टू चाइना का गाना पे रिएक्ट किया.
हाँ, उस पे 5,000 view आ गए. और मैंने बड़ी मेहनत से बनाई थी 9 German things Indians must adopt. मैंने बहुत सोचा, बहुत रिसर्च करा, मैंने देखा.
I loved your Easter egg वाला वीडियो, man.
हाँ, ईस्टर एग जैसे मैं जर्मन ट्रेडिशन दिखा रहा था लोगों को. जर्मन ईस्टर ट्रेडिशन कैसे होता है, उसमें पता नहीं 300-400 व्यू भी नहीं आए होंगे आई थिंक. तो पता नहीं लोगों को क्या पसंद आया.
Catch up, man. Once. Actually, एक वीडियो has to go viral. Probably one video has to go viral, and then the others will just.
The rest will follow. Yeah. But again, just upload it. I've stopped thinking too much. I just upload them now.
Yeah.
So I have my 3 teammates, she has her 3 teammates, and we fight. Round 1.
Ready,
Start.
fight!
Don't eat my finger. Oh shit.
You lost! Round 1, you lost. Now go your second one.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm still the...
The one with the India, China, and Germany flag. This has to be the strongest one.
Ready, fight!
Come on. Yeah! Okay.
Last one.
Last one.
Ta-da!
India, go
Ready,
India.
fight!
What a comeback! Best comeback in the world. Oh. Okay, it's okay. Happen. Yes.
arts in general, I mean, you can talk about podcasting, YouTubing, or singing, cooking, jo bhi, but general soft skills and art skills will be pretty much in demand then, because most of the jobs I think will be taken over by AI.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah, true.
And then
True. Live streaming is, I
creative
think, the
things
next.
will stick around. Yeah.
Live streaming is the best. Is the next big thing. So I also
Live
did one
streaming.
live stream. I did one
You
live
should check
streaming
out
on my
Tanmay
YouTube.
Bhatt's channel, yeah, because that guy has he was part of AIB and now he's doing things on his own. And every day he posts some live streaming or
Yeah, live
कुछ
streaming.
नया ही करता है. हर दिन कुछ नया अलग ही टाइप का वीडियो बनाते हैं. So just check that.
Personality भी उसकी personality भी कमाल की है ना, तो I think it's.
He's got a good.
Yeah, he got a good personality, or I think पूरा package. I think he's funny. मोटे लोग funny लगते ही हैं. Live streaming is and people donate यार. People पता नहीं कितने हजारों
people
donate कर देते हैं ऐसे ही.
यार उनकी तो अभी लग गई है because most comics and anyone who's a live performer, they can't really do live performances for the next few months at least.
Yeah, true.
So their source of income is kind of, I think,
definitely. Yeah.
Anyway,
okay, man.
I think we're good, man. So once again, thanks for coming.
Sure.
So thank you,
Sure,
ChIndian
bro.
in Germany. Yeah. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.